Morning, Pastor Steve here. For me, it's been a week of introspection, man in the mirror moments as I look through some of those characters in the book of Job. One more this morning from Matthew 6:19 through 21. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. I love this passage, mostly. By the way, don't misuse this passage to not provide for your family or for your future or to have a savings account. We know that Scripture teaches us that the work of our hands is also working for God. We know that the one who doesn't care for his family is worse than an unbeliever. But we need to see the start of the conversation here. He begins talking about the motivation for doing kind or charitable deeds. He says that some like to be seen as big givers and others like God's glory to be seen. And he links loving others with loving himself. 1 John 3:17, we see it. If anyone has this world's goods and sees his brother in need, but closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in that person? That is challenging to me. We notice here and in many places that God places a high priority on not just feathering our own nest, but seeking out those who have needs and giving them a little help along the way. Now, if we don't help those who are in need, it seems to say here that we have suspect love toward God. But like anything in the Spirit-led walk, our charitable deeds are not to be for the praise of man, but for the love of God. Our love is to produce these actions. Someone said this service is love in work clothes. When Paul exhorts us to set our affection on things above in Colossians 3, he then says you're going to put off some things and put on others. Those others flow from our affection, our love for God in Colossians 3:12 through 14, as the chosen ones of God, holy and beloved. Put on tender mercies, kindness, humility, meekness, long-suffering, bearing with one another, forgiving one another. If anybody has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so also you must do. But above all these things, put on love. You might have to work at that. That counts of prayer and reading the scriptures, sure. Love, which is the bond of perfection. Look at the list and ask yourself, is love for God or praise of men why I do what I do? You become what you love. You ponder that, Pastor Steve.